Hey, it's Max Fisher here from A Better Universe. It's Fired Up Friday. And yesterday I was listening to Jim Rohn's little speech when he went to talk to his mentor, and his mentor asked him the reasons why he wasn't successful yet. And let me tell you, Jim's list was about this long, and it's pretty good. You know, he fights a good case for himself. He says, you know, look at what they give you back after they take all the taxes out. And the guys on top, they're just having fun. How are you supposed to expect to do well around here with the government? They are always trying to, you know, stuff their own pockets and not yours, and they make it hard. And look at what you get. Look at the prices on things. I mean, you have to go into you walk in with 20 bucks and you walk out with a little bag from the grocery store. What's up with that? And look at all the people that you ask for help and borrow money. They're just selfish. They don't even want to help you out. And your negative, cynical relatives, I mean, they're always bringing you down, shutting down your ideas. And he had a list, and he went on, and his mentor took it and looked it over. He was very polite, he said, but also abrupt. And he said, Jim, the reason why you're not successful yet is you. That's the only reason. You're not on this list, and the only person and reason why you're not successful is because of you. You can make all the excuses you want in the world. You can have all the reasons in the world why you're not successful. But the only reason that truly exists is you. It's not a matter of what happens to you, because what happens to you happens to just about all of us. If you guys figure this out, it'll make life a little easier. Bad things happen to everyone. Everyone has people that pass away in their lives. Everybody has low moments. Everybody's been, you know, abused and picked on, and had negative words said to them, and felt the feelings of despair and loneliness. Everyone's felt that, guys. You're not some special brand or case. Don't feel that sense of entitlement to your own pity that the world should feel sorry for you and that you should be getting over and having a better life just because you feel like you've had it the worst. We gotta start dropping these excuses. One man can change the world. One man have changed the course of history for the entirety of history. Leaders and rulers and all that. But, you know, a lot of people think, yeah, well, it was easy for them. But why can't you be that one person? Why can't you be that one human that changed the course of the history of humanity, that pushed us forward, that gave something special to this world? For a lot of us, it's those reasons. It's that list that we have. That never-ending list of people that have screwed you over, that have done you wrong, the reasons, the circumstances that have been behind you, that have kept you down at this low level, these jobs that haven't given you the opportunity that you want. But all you're doing is making excuses, guys. These reasons, these validated reasons that you have in your mind are only excuses. The only person that you should put on there is yourself. People have came from poverty to make millions. Immigrants. 40% of the Fortune 500 companies are immigrants. People who understand an opportunity. People who have really come through something hard. From a low level of poverty and famish. Probably not even knowing where they're going to sleep that night to rise to the top. Look at Eric Thomas. Look at Les Brown. Look at Gary Vee. Look at, you know, all these people. Look at Greg Plitt. Look at, I mean, J.K. Rowlings. She came from, you know, she had some hard times in her life. She was about to commit suicide before she published her first book and became, you know, a who knows, probably $1 billion almost, if not significantly into the triple digits of million. She, you know, created a brand. It's never too late, guys. That if you guys have this feeling that, oh, well, I'm already 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, guys, think about this. If you are 50 or 60 and you're coming towards the end of this, this existence we call life, and you're not 100% happy with what you've done, don't think it's too late to start. Think about all the experience that you have on top of these younger people. Think about all the wealth of knowledge that you've gained through these years that people just don't have. They don't. There's certain things that you grasp from different areas of life that you can put together, and it makes the things tick. It makes the cogs turn on the wheels. So you have all of that. Don't ever think it's too late. Just because you might be a little bit older doesn't mean that you don't have, it doesn't mean you don't have the advantage. Sure, people have the advantage of time when they're younger. They have, they have the spirit, the energy, but they don't have the knowledge and experience that you have. The ability to, you can know yourself more than anybody else can know who you are in that amount of time that you spent on this earth reflecting. So don't think it's too late. Don't make reasons and excuses why not to start today, tomorrow, next year, at the latest. Get your mind together first. Figure out who you are and what you want, and that might take up to a year. For me, I didn't even know what I wanted. I knew what I wanted. I had an idea. I wanted to be happier. I wanted to express myself physically. I wanted to have, health and fitness. This is where this idea started as a health and fitness business, but I realized it grew into something more, something I was more passionate about. Sure, my passion for fitness is strong, but the development of this is, 3 or 4 years in, taking my mind and changing it, changing my beliefs about who I am, getting rid of some of those self-limiting things, taking things from the past and, rearranging them or fixing them, or, saying I'm sorry, or getting over grudges and stuff like that. It's been a development process, guys. That's what it is. It might not start, it's not going to be easy, but if you just take it seriously, start giving up all these feelings of hatred, anger, jealousy, spite. Start finding out how you can give back and be a value of your community, your city, your country, the world. We're all humans, and I feel like sometimes our nationality might individualize us too much and separate us from others through whatever culture or pride or ethnic backgrounds, or all those things can separate the humanity as a species. But that's what we are. We're a species, and the idea of a species is to keep it going, provide a means to keep the genetic code alive for who we are and what we are. So just in that aspect right there, the whole idea of being human is to preserve what we are. And the only way to do that is to be a humanitarian and try and push this forward and make it better for everyone. Because the more you preserve the life and the sanctity of a fulfilling life, of a life with meaning, not just trying to survive, the more that you've embraced why you're here. I feel like that's everybody's reason, is to give value back and try and make this world a better place. And the more you do that, the more you embrace your true purpose, which is, I feel like, whatever you want to make it, but the more value you bring to others, the more value it's going to bring to your own life. But it's never too late, and don't give any value to your excuses. Anything, even your validated reasons. Take your validated reasons and think them over and see if there's a little bit of irrationality to it. See if you could have maybe done things a little bit better, a little smarter, or, it's not always going to be just your fault. There's a lot of circumstances outside your control, but it's not about what happens to you. It's about what you do about it. Like I said, it rains on the rich, guys. Good things happen to the poor. Life comes in seasons, sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. But don't let your past experiences of what you think is who you are, limit you to who you can become and what you can do to change this world. So, with that said, this weekend, I want you to reflect a little bit. Think about some of the excuses, reasons why you might not be where you want to be. See if you could have maybe done things better, put a little more effort towards it. Maybe take some time to reflect on, the reasons why you might not have given more is because it didn't mean more to you. Find something that means more to you. It usually comes from an outside source. I mean, to perpetually move yourself forward in your own interest it's a motivation, it's a factor, it's definitely a push, but to propel yourself forward in the investment of humanity, that's an inspiration, guys. You don't have to have it set an alarm clock if you really truly feel like that's what you're doing. It just wakes you up, guys. We're more than halfway through this challenge. It's about changing your mind, developing the process. We're going to hit the Weekend Warrior series coming up soon. I'm in the workings right now of developing a mind hack trick for you guys that you can use. It's pretty powerful, in my opinion. It was kind of an epiphany moment for me, so I'm still in the development process of it. But I think by next month or so, I'll have all the kinks figured out, and I hope to share it with you guys. And I really hope it's gonna, kind of. Maybe somebody else has already thought of this. I've done a lot of research in personal development and I haven't seen it out there yet, so maybe this new trick is the new thing. If somebody else has already thought of it, I'm just helping spread the word. I can't take credit, for certain ideas, because I feel like if I don't eventually have it and say it and speak it, somebody else will. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of possibilities. You guys want to I'm not going to digress onto that. But anyway, so this is Max from A Better Universe, your mind, body, spirit connection. Have a good weekend, guys.